guys, it's Ray here from RLoco12 and EpicDroid.com with a quick review of some cases for the Samsung Galaxy S8. We recently did a review of the Ringke clear case for the Samsung Galaxy S8 and received a lot of positive feedback. However, people wanted to see more clear cases, so we figured we would go out on a limb and we'd try two new ones here today and see how they both held up. So we're going to be looking at the Spigen Ultra Hybrid Crystal Clear Case as well as the Lohasic Crystal Clear Case. They are both relatively affordable cases. The Lohasic goes for about $10 and this one goes for $13. Both are well rated on Amazon and they both appear to be very good cases. So let's go ahead and look at those and see what we got. As you can see here, it's a pretty straightforward case. Nothing fancy coming in the box, just a case in some plastic sheet, a plastic sheet that protects it. And as you can see there, nice and crystal clear. So any fingerprints that are there are on the back of my device, and hopefully you guys don't judge me for them. So to put the case on, you just go ahead and you slide it in. I recommend doing the top first. And then you just push that down into the corners and presto, the case is on. And as you can see, it's a very snug fit there. It fits very comfortably. It gives you some nice access here on the edge side so that you're not going to have anything getting in the way there when you're using the edge side of the case. But here up top and bottom, you do have a raised lip so that when you're using the device, you can rest it face down without having it get in the way and having anything hit that on the face of the glass. As you can see, it's a very crystal clear case. You can see right through there, and it almost looks like it's not there. If it weren't for the glare from my lights, you wouldn't be seeing that case at all. The cutout here on the back for the fingerprint scanner, the camera, and the sensors, it's perfectly sized so it works very easily. No issues getting your finger down in there. It doesn't impede the use of any of them, and it gives you the protection that you need to keep that device safe. Here on the sides we do have our buttons. Power button, no issues using it. The volume, same thing. No issues using the volume up and down. And the Bixby button, I'm not going to push it because I can't stand Bixby, but that also works as well. Here on the bottom, we do have our cutouts. We have our cutout for the speaker, the microphone, the USB-C charging port, as well as the headphone jack. All of them are the perfect size where you can get the use that you need to out of them. Now here on the back, one other thing I do want to point out is there is a little piece here on the corners that has that in all four corners. So a lot of times these cases are just a flat back, but to protect the look of this one, they put those little feet there so that when you're resting it here, on the back, you're not going to be scratching up the case, you're not going to be causing damage to the back of the case. So kind of like this lip here on the front, they have these four little feet on the back that provide that protection for the case itself. In the corners, we do have a little bit of extra cushioning there. They have some little air pockets, so if you were to drop that on a corner, it does provide some additional protection and gives you some good lasting quality here and will help take care of your device for a long time. So here we have the Spigen Ultra Hybrid Crystal Clear. Spigen is one of those brands that's very well known, and most people think that you can't go wrong with them. I will say that I have a lot of good luck with Spigen cases, and I'm generally very impressed with them. And this case is definitely no exception. As you can see here, they look very similar to each other. The Lohasic does have the Lohasic logo on it. That is one thing I do like about the Spigen case. It doesn't have a logo on it, so it doesn't get in the way of looking at the device. But it is less clear than the Lohasic cases. There's a slight smoky tint to it, almost a yellowish color. I don't think it's a yellowing like you would get from the age of the case. However, it just is a little bit less clear than the Lohasic is. But to go ahead, we're going to put that on. We slide it in. And this one, it seems the bottom first works a little bit better. But you put that in, case is on, no issues there. As you can see, it is also kind of reflective there just from the lights, but it is a case that it's barely there when you're using the device without the extra lights that I have here. The cutouts, they do have a slight dip down in. The Lohasic case was a little bit thinner than this one, and it didn't have that the edge that slants down in to give you that easy access. However, the Lohasic case wasn't as deep as this one. Provides a little bit less protection, but not a significant amount. But it is nice that they do have that slope down in there to use the fingerprint scanner more easily. Here on the side, you do have your buttons. No issues with any of them. They do maintain their natural clickiness. They all feel great when you're using them. No problems with any of those. Here on the bottom, we have our cutouts. We have the cutout for the headphone jack. This thing is ginormous. It is actually the largest cutout I have seen for a headphone jack on the Galaxy S8. I really like that because if you have a pair of headphones with a larger jack, it does give you the ability to use that without any problems and without having to take the case off. They also have a circular cutout for the USB-C charging port. Most of those are square, and what they do is they brought it in around the corners, just kind of give it that oval shape or that circular look. It gives you the same protection that it would. You can still use the larger headed chargers. However, it does give you that little bit more protection just in the corners, so you have a little bit more for you there. Here you have your microphone cutout as well as your headphone jack. And then on front, we have that same lip that we did on the Lohasic case, so you can set that down without causing any damage to the case. There are no feet on this case, however, just from past experience with Spigen cases, I don't know that it needs them. They're generally very durable cases, and they're something that will last for a good long time. If I had to pick a favorite between these two clear cases, I would be very hard pressed to pick one. They both have different features that stand out to me that I really like. The Spigen Spigen one is a little bit thicker. It does have that slope to make it a little bit easier to use your fingerprint scanner. It has that extra large headphone jack and the nice rounding on the USB-C charging port. The Lohasic case has the feet on the back, so you're not going to cause damage to the case. The cutouts on the bottom, they're standard size. They all fit perfectly, but this one is a little bit more crystal clear and I think gives a little bit better accent to the device. So all in all, they're both awesome cases. $10 for the Lohasic, $13 for the Spigen. If you guys have any questions about either of them, please feel free to hit us up in the comments down below. We'll answer those questions as we are available. And if you guys don't already, please remember to subscribe to us on Twitter and YouTube so you can stay up to date with all of our latest content. And as always, just want to tell you guys thank you for watching. Thank you for all your support, and you all have an awesome day.